Welcome everybody to Hairdressers United. I am so pumped for today, and if you are as excited as I am or have any questions along the way, make sure you leave a comment below. This is probably a great time for you guys to grab a notepad, a pen, or even a spare mannequin to get your practice on. What a bumpy start to 2020, hey? I don't know about you, but I was definitely craving some serious inspiration during this crazy time in our world. I'm Natalie Ann. I'm a hairstylist, salon owner, and educator in Sydney, Australia. I'm truly honoured to be a part of this Henkel Professional project and spend the next 6 hours with you hosting some of the greatest educators in our industry while they share their secrets from across the globe. Don't worry, guys, I won't be hosting alone. I have some amazing people to introduce you to. First up, one of the most genuine people on the planet, Simon Ellis, International Artistic Director and Schwarzkopf Professional. We then hand over to the fairy godmother of our industry and founder of Behind the Chair, the lovely Mary. To wrap up, my talented friend, Richard Manner, whom you will all fall in love with. A fellow Aussie living in New York who is always making positive change in our industry. In a time of crisis, guys, hairdressers not only brighten the days of their clients, but we have the ability to brighten each other's future through education. We always find a way to pull together and lift one another up. Hairdressers United is the first ever 24-hour digital education marathon. Today, we'll make an official attempt to break the Guinness Book of Records. We will make change and we will not let COVID-19 stop us. We have 36 artists from 19 countries across 13 time zones. Yes, you heard me right. 36 artists from 19 countries, all under one digital roof. So big ups to the team at Henkel and all the amazing people producing this show behind the scenes and pulling this together. This has honestly been a huge production. We are all standing together through education to raise money for this incredible cause. We will provide relief for those most affected. Throughout today's live stream, you will have the opportunity to vote for which charity you want Henkel to support most, Red Cross or United Way. Henkel has already donated, guys, 2 million euros to the COVID-19 World Health Organization, 5 million units of household and hygiene products, 3 million gloves to retail stores, $200,000 to the Professional Beauty Association. And today they will be topping it off with a whopping 100,000 euro donation across the charities that you vote for. We are starting in Australia, my hometown, and making our way to the Americans. Guys, please share the love. The more shares, the more views, the more money raised. So make sure you tell your friends to join us live right now as hairdressers unite worldwide and we dig deep. We have some of the biggest names in our industry. We will cross over to China and learn from Class Lu, our TikTok superstar with over 200,000 followers. Then over to Bollywood styling guru Florin in India for some red carpet inspiration. In Russia, we will learn how to level up our bridal skills from the talented Tonya. From the UK, world-renowned colorist Leslie Jensen and Jack Howard. Then to the US, where Guy Tang, B Scene, Lisa Walker, and Larissa Love always break the internet. And over the next 24 hours, there will be so many more artists to come. But first up, my island home, Australia. I want to introduce you guys to Travis, a celebrity hairdresser and session expert, Travis Balke, who will be talking us through a cut and style live. I had the pleasure of working with Travis backstage at the Jeremy Scott show in New York. I can't wait to see what he has in store for us today. I believe Travis is ready to go, so we'll shoot across to him in just a second. But guys, please don't forget, dig deep. The more views, the more money raised. Together we're stronger. I'm Natalie Ann. Get inspired. Over to you, Travis.
So So Hairdressers United, an amazing opportunity for us as hairdressers to just share things. So when I was given the opportunity to come on board and lead this 24-hour program, which also is going to be going for a Guinness Book of Records for the longest continuous streaming education platform. So that's an incredible thing also to watch along and to be a part of. So when I was asked to do this, I thought, okay, I travel the world, I work in Fashion Week. So right now I'd be getting ready to pack my bags and head over to Paris for the couture shows. Well, obviously that's not happening. And I thought I could do an incredible look that I've done on the shows, or I could do some really complicated hairstyle. But really what I thought would be great to share is a technique in layering and cutting hair that I use very regularly. And this is a kind of haircut that is perfect for this situation. When we do, in some countries salons are open, in some countries they're not. We're lucky in Australia that salons have been kept open, so if I'm in the opportunity where I get to do someone's hair, maybe because of this situation they've grown a little extra length, their layers have grown out, they're thinking, what do I do with this extra length? So this haircut that I'm going to show you today is a great haircut that you can blend an existing haircut into a new haircut. It's something that if I work on a red carpet hairstyle, when you think of red carpet, the Oscars, the Academy Awards, the Met Gala, which would have been yesterday in New York. So 2 years ago I was at the Met Gala and I did a haircut on an actress, Elizabeth Debicki. So I cut her hair and I got her ready to go to the Met Gala. So if I was doing a haircut like that, I want to create something that looks lived in, it looks authentic, and that's why we aspire to look like these people, because they just look so real. So I wanted to create something for you today that you can just put in your pocket, another tool in your hairdressing career that you'll be able to just use in the salon environment. So I'm going to start with my model today. We shampooed and conditioned the hair, and we just prepped with prepping spray. So basically, I like to work with products while I'm doing the haircut. So I keep the hair hydrated slightly, and then also just through the combing action, you dispense the products evenly through the hair. So sometimes when people purchase products and they're like, oh, it didn't really work for me, you would then ask them, oh, how did you use it? Oh, I just put it on. So basically when you spray product into the hair and you work a product through during a haircut, it's the combing action that makes sure that that product's distributed evenly. So it's just simple things like that that sometimes we forget because we're in a hurry or we're thinking about the rest of our day. So with this hair, my model today, who is my sister-in-law, had her haircut basically in January before her wedding, and since then hasn't been able to do anything to her hair. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to tidy up her ends and make something out of her old layers that she's got. So I always like to start my guide with a blunt cutting technique. If I decide that later on I want to soften the ends and I go in and each section that I follow along with, I point cut, I like to start the baseline, usually around the hairline. Everyone has quite fine hair, and in that situation, doing a point cutting technique, there's not really any need to do it here. So I always start a nice strong base and just even out the ends with blunt cutting. So I'm just going to go through, you know, when you're doing a haircut, there's so many things to think about, and sometimes I think where people go wrong is that they don't think of all those small things. So I've got to take into consideration that Chrissy Lee, she had her hair coloured several times in the lead up to her wedding. So she wanted to have that really blonde look for her wedding. So through that process, obviously you dehydrate the hair. So in a situation where I'm looking through the hair, I can see what nature has done to Chrissy Lee's hair. So through the colouring of her hair and through just general wear and tear, heat styling and things like that, in the real world, which we're all living in now, you can see that she has like a little bit of breakage, or maybe it's just wear and tear, old layers and ends coming through. So I like to keep working on her hair texture in a blunt technique because I'm taking into consideration that she has finer hair. If I was doing this on someone that had 100% natural hair with no colour and a very thick head of hair, obviously I would do the same technique, but I would change my cutting technique. So same system, but then I would introduce like maybe deep point cutting or sliding through the hair to remove to create that softness. So she has the perfect hair texture, so I don't need to over texturize her hair in this part of the haircut.
Travis, we've just had a question come through. Do you have her head down or up when you're cutting?
Okay, so obviously head position does determine a lot of things when you're cutting the hair. So right now I have Christy Lee's head positioned at natural. And that's the way that I like to cut the baseline in. When I tip it slightly forward, I can clean up any graduation that occurred, but I like to start with the head in a natural position. Head positioning is obviously something that's really important. So one of my clients who I've been looking after for many years, Lara Worthington, she has the bingle bob. And people are always asking me, how do you get the bingle bob so perfect when she just tucks it behind her ear? The thing is, it's about head position. So I always, in that case, slightly tip the head forward, and then when I'm coming around, that little bit of extra graduation means that the front of her bob is slightly longer. By keeping it slightly longer, when you tuck behind the ear, it becomes blunt and it looks like it's one length. So if you cut a one length bob and you tuck the hair behind the ear, when you do that, the fact that the hair has to travel back behind the ear, it becomes shorter, and that's when you end up with a blunt line and then lots of feathering on the edge. So if you're looking for that sharp, very strong look, you would need to leave a little bit of extra length in the front, and you can do that by just moving the head slightly forward.
Ooh, another good question's just come through, Travis. Do you use any products in the hair as a cutting aid when you do this?
Yes. Yep. So we use within the line of products, there's so many products you can use while you're cutting hair, and that's once again when you think of the hair type that you're working on. If someone had very coarse curly hair, maybe I would use more of a cream and something that's going to hydrate the hair, add a little bit of weight to the hair, and control the hair as I'm cutting it. Because Christy Lee's got very fine hair and it's been highlighted, I chose to work with a prepping spray. So a prepping spray is like a light leave-in conditioning spray. The side effect of that product is that it gives volume. So it's not going to weigh her hair down. I usually work with something like a leave-in conditioner, a prep and prime, a porosity equalizer, or if someone's got very thick hair, I would apply an oil or a serum at the beginning. A lot of people finish the haircut and then apply the products. But I feel while I'm working through the hair for a good half an hour, that's an amazing time to really pull the product through the hair and then get the full benefit of the product. I think one of the unique things that you're going to see on this 24-hour educational platform is that obviously each country, as you travel around the globe and you experience hairdressing skills from country to country, obviously our hair types change. So in Australia, we have a very strong beach culture. We love highlighting hair, we like balayaging hair, and we do have that beach culture. But as you travel around the world, you're going to see that hair textures change and hair density changes. So that's a really interesting thing, that you're going to have the opportunity to really work on a number of different hair types. In this case, I'm going to take the side here, and as I said, I like to leave extra length in the front. So when you're cutting someone's hair, and you can see here, is that good? So when I'm working on a haircut, naturally around the hairline, same when you're highlighting, always the hair around the hairline is a lot finer. So in this situation, if I work in the same cutting technique around the front as I did in the back, maybe I'm going to take too much out. So see here we have existing shape, let's call it shape. So we have this existing shape, so I don't want to cut that any shorter. So in this case, I'm just going to take the sides of Chrissy Lee's hair and bring them into the baseline at the back. So when it comes around, that will add to my thickness here, and I'm not taking too much off.
Oh, another good question, Travis. How often should you cut your hair if you're trying to encourage growth?
So everyone has a different spin on this conversation, and I had this with some family members recently about if I cut my hair more regularly, is that going to make my hair grow more? So the thing is, when you cut hair, you're cutting the ends of the hair. So the hair grows from the scalp out and comes down. So this is all the new growth here, and this is old hair down here. So we cut the old hair. Cutting this old hair actually does nothing to affect what's coming out up here. So if you're looking at getting a thicker head of hair or maintaining conditioning your hair and things like that, what you want to do is work on your scalp condition. So personally, in my personal opinion, cutting your hair every 4 weeks is not going to make your hair grow back thicker. And maybe I think it's an old wives' tale. People say, oh, if you shave your legs, your hair grows back thicker. But when you think about hair, hair comes out in a certain follicle shape. So when you cut it off, you're cutting it off at the thickest part of the hair. And as it grows, it comes through that thick stump again. If you remove hair in another way, that's why it comes back finer, because the hair has to grow a whole new piece of hair. So now we've created our base for our haircut. A lot of people are afraid of layers, and I like to give a little bit of movement, that sexy where your haircut doesn't look like you've just had one, something that's a little bit more authentic and lived in. So I like to take a V section right on the crown, and I like to work from a center guide.
Sorry, we're just looking at the sunlight.
Oh. And I just over-direct this hair, and I cut from short to long. So what this is doing is it's giving a little bit of volume on the crown and the tiniest bit of layering that you won't even really know is there, but when the haircut blow dries out, you'll see that there's a bit of shape to it. This is a great technique for people with fine hair to give them more hair. So depends on what kind of hair you're working on. Some people with really fine hair, they actually need layering to give them body, and they're afraid of cutting their hair, so they leave their hair really long and thin. You know, when you think about different types of haircuts and you look at people from all around the world, and you might think like, if I think off the top of my head, haircuts that people are attracted to currently, you always get requests for that Margot Robbie feeling or that Rosie Huntington hairstyle. And they're really nice hairstyles because they don't look like a trick. They look like just someone has something on their head that blends in with their body, it looks great, you can style it in different ways. It has different accents to it, where you tuck it, where you can slick it, where you can flip it. So I like to create something loose in a haircut that gives you the opportunity to change it, depending on how you like to style it. So when we get to the front, and we don't want to fringe and we don't want layering, and we definitely don't want to thin out the sides of the head, we want to create a nice face frame. So a great way to do that, where you can wear it in the center, you can wear it in the side, is to once again take that crown section, over direct it forward, and remove just those dry ends. And then I do the same again with the remaining hair. So I bring it into the center, and from short to long, I take off those dry ends. Then I just have a check through here, because Chrissy Lee likes to wear her hair sometimes on the side, sometimes in the center. So I want to create something that's a little bit versatile. So I'm going to blow dry the hair now, and then we're going to finish the hairstyle. So obviously there's a number of different ways to blow dry the hair, and if I was doing a slick ponytail, I would have started with the hair wet, and I would be blow drying section by section as a directional blow dry to remove all of that natural movement in the hair. But because I want Chrissy Lee's hair to look like it's alive and a part of her, I'm using more of my hands, and I'm using a medium to cold air on the hairdryer, and I just work through the hair, and I see how the hair starts to become something. So you can see the way the hairstyle starts to come to life, rather than using a brush and then removing all that natural body. So my personal preference is to work through and just to see how the hair starts to look. You see how it starts to shape up, and this is what she's going to be getting at home. So if I use a brush and I blow dry all of her hair out, and I create this incredible hairstyle that she's never able to do at home again, then basically she just goes home and thinks, well, I didn't get a good haircut. So this way I like to work with the client's natural texture of hair. So there's a few things that I like to share with people when doing finishing on hair. So you can see that I use my hands a lot with Chrissy Lee's hair, and I use the hairdryer, and I swap between going on medium heat to cold. So I use the cold air button. So what I'm doing in this is I'm able to create a nice amount of volume and body into Chrissy Lee's hair. So if I work through now with a brush, once I can start to see the silhouette of my haircut and how it styles out. If I work through the hairstyle now with a brush, I can start to refine and polish that. So it's like I see what the haircut's giving me, and then I go in with a brush and I do the detailing. I find on this particular hair type, if I worked from the beginning with a brush, you would have seen at the beginning, Chrissy Lee's got quite fine hair. So what happens is a lot of people, they blow dry really fine hair with the brush section by section and thin the hair, because you close the cuticle right down and you remove a lot of that body. So I like to work with creating the body and then polishing it up. It's just something that I find works with my hairstyles and my clientele as well. you know, during this period of isolation, there's actually a really incredible thing that we're all going to witness as hairdressers. And obviously it's not just the Hairdressers United 24-hour platform of continuous education, but it's actually the fact that our clients may have had a break from us. So giving our haircuts a rest means that now when we come back, we're starting with fresh eyes. So I've utilized today some of Christy Lee's new growth, and I've incorporated that in with some of my cutting techniques, and that's why now you see you can do so many things with the hair, and you can give the hair such a different feeling, and it doesn't look also like, oh my god, I've just gone to the salon and had a full new haircut, but you feel very alive and fresh. So I like to work like that. If I could share just a small piece of personal advice to hairdressers that are watching this platform for the next 24 hours as we go country by country around the world, one thing that I've really taken a liking to, and I've had the opportunity because I do work all around the world on the international shows with a team of hairdressers that come from all around the world. If we're working backstage and the base look for a hairstyle is a blow dry, when we start to blow dry the hair, there might be 20 hairdressers. Each hairdresser that is an incredible hand-picked person to work on that team, each hairdresser will approach the hairstyle in their own way. They'll pick the brush that they like, they'll pick the hairdryer technique that they like, and they create the same look in the end. But there's many different ways to do it. So I think what's an amazing thing today, what you're going to see is you're going to see techniques that people use all around the world. And the great thing about hairdressing, there's no right technique, there's no wrong technique. It's just incredible techniques that you can pick up, put in your pocket, and then one day when you get that hair type, you'll be like, oh, I learned that, and I know how to work with that hair texture. So with the blow drying technique that I'm doing today, you can see that I move around Christy Lee. I move around Christy Lee, I bring the hair forward, I move it from side to side. I'm using a medium, I guess, to large round brush. And I just work the brush through stretching the hair out, moving the hair to put a little bit of a bend on the ends, and just let the haircut basically show us what it wants to do. So as I said in the beginning, this is a hairstyle that you can part in the center, and it's also a hairstyle that you can flip from side to side. hairstyle to work in a number of different ways. I like to blow dry it in a number of different ways. So when she leaves the salon, or when your client leaves your haircut appointment, as they're driving home and they flip their hair in the rear vision mirror, or when they go shopping, or whatever it is, you know, we've all had those moments where we look at our reflection and we're like, oh, what about that? And I tuck that there and I move that there. So by working around your client and really moving the hair in a number of different directions, you're going to be guaranteed that when they go home, however they move the hair around, it really does come to life. And it's the kind of thing that can look good anywhere you put it. So when I started my hairdressing career, I did go to London and I attended sassoons. So I did learn the sassoons cutting techniques, and I love those fundamentals because obviously they've stuck with me. Now what I do in my career is I use a little bit of that and I put it together with a little bit of this. So it's a little bit of this and a little bit of that. Once again, what you're going to see is loads of that from all the different countries around the world. So it's a really special time. So normally I would have a mirror, but because we're doing this live event, I don't have a mirror, so you're going to be able to see better than me what the haircut looks like. But I can tell just from what we're doing here that it's basically what we're going for is something that's going to be versatile. You can move from side to side, you can wear it smooth, or we're going to put a little bit of texture in now just to finish off. And then I like to work with like a dry texturizing spray, something that's going to add a little bit of body and lifting movement. I think something as a hairdresser to always remember is just to trust your instinct and to trust yourself. So sometimes, you know, you get a client and they come and they start 101 questions and they're attacking you before you even get started. We've all had clients like that. And then I think, oh, my client's starting to tell me how to cut their hair. Like they want more off here and they want more there, and what are you doing and how come you're not doing that? And I think basically that's coming from a nervous place. So that client has a bit of nervous energy. And if you collect that nervous energy, then you're going to be lost in their energy, and that's where your haircut will go. So when I'm working on a client, obviously I work very closely with the client, and then I like to create an environment where you get the trust of the client and they feel comfortable that in the end you're going to give them something that's even better than what they asked for. There's different ways to curl or tong hair depending on what the finished look you're going for. So if I was doing a red carpet, Marcel wave and Jessica Rabbit blow dry, or a Victoria's Secret blow dry, I'm obviously going to approach that hairstyle in the way that I need to build that shape into the hair. But with my haircut today, I'm looking at creating that really classic, nice, soft textured look. So when I work with the curling iron, I'm working in that same technique. So I don't go section by section because then I'm going to create something that looks very overdone. So in my consultation, when I wanted to create something in the beginning, make sure everything that I do, so the way that I cut the hair had an element of freestyle. The way that I blow dried the hair had the same element. The products that I work with, they're all light. They move in the hair, they don't build up in the hair. They've created volume, as we went for. They've created shine, and they create texture. So I've worked with products that also back up my original plan. Now when I'm working through the hair, you can see I do a bit here, then I go to the other side, and people sometimes ask, how do you get that look? You get that look from looking at the client. So I've had like some interesting clients I looked after in Australia for many years. Jen Hawkins has an amazing head of hair, and people always still reference her hair. And because I've worked with her so often, people are like, how do you get a hair to look like that? It's how you approach the hairstyle. So I approach the hairstyle in a way that looks natural. I'm working just natural. Here, talk a bit, go over here, go a bit there, have a look, work a bit the hair. So just have the confidence to trust yourself and move around and see. And if something's too curly, you can stretch it out. If something's not curly enough, you just add a little bit more. If you want to add more product, pick up more product. I think one of the great things about hairdressing is no one really knows what we're doing except for us. So it's not like we have to think, oh, I wonder what someone's going to think, or will they know that I'm doing this or that. It's just, it's a really fun career. It's an amazing position to have where you get to work with incredible people. You get to change people's lives with their haircut. Obviously during this situation that we're all in isolation, basically all around the world, that's what led to this education platform of Hairdressers United. It was like, okay, what do? We're all hairdressers. We love being in a community. We love going into the salon, being around our team members. We love being inspired by other people. So how can we in this time give back to hairdressers? So that's what led to this education platform where you can have education all around the world, free, in your home. You know, when I go home tonight, I'll be watching other people's stories from the comfort of the lounge or in my bedroom.
Just going to zoom this in so we can see the hair.
So now I'm just going to work through the hair and open up the hairstyle with a product that is very light, and it creates a bit of anti-frizz but won't weigh the hair down. So, you know, maybe it looks nice like this, but I'm going to work the product on my hands and then through the hair. And this is how I like to also educate my clients to work with products in their hair. Sometimes when people go home, they squirt the product in their hands and they go like that. And then they end up with 2 bits of product in their hair and nothing anywhere else. So I like to really move the product around, get the product in the hair. Even though we did all of that tonguing, you can twist the hair, you can really push the products into the hair. So now I just use a dry texturizing spray. And we'll just go around and have a look. So here you can see that we have a little bit of movement on the crown, and we've got that body that we put in with our over-directed layering where we took short to long. So by doing this, the layers really blend through into the haircut. We work the hair from side to side. The hairstyle can actually be parted down the center, and you could wear the hair as such. What we've done by removing this hair in the front to the back and keeping that little bit of length here it doesn't look longer, it just looks thicker. So it's a technique that gave us more hair in that front corner here, so it kept that solid feeling to it. We just worked with what she had around her hairline and created a nice texture. Let's see. So I think this is just the part where you get to have some fun. Obviously, everyone's going to have a personal style that they like to go towards. Personally, I like the hairstyle when we had it blow dried just with our hands, and that everyday wearable look where you can flick it from side to side. This is great because you can just pull this back and leave that tied back. You can bring this back into here and create that nice texture through there, and you're left with the volume in the sides here. So you can really just finish your haircut off when your clients are leaving the salon, however you want, and just share. Like, I think that's something that sometimes we forget to do. Our clients come to us. There's a million and one places they could take their money and spend it, but our clients come to us because they want something from us. So give them something. It costs nothing to give your ideas to your clients, and to share those small things with your clients makes a huge difference.
What are your favourite types of products to use for texture?
So I like to create texture from the get-go, and that's why I think putting a product in the hair in the beginning, like a leave-in conditioner that really coats the hair with something that hydrates it, and when you hydrate the hair, it kind of just gives it that nice full feeling. Once I work through the hair and I finish, I really love to go over the hair with a serum or an antifreeze product. Depending on the hair type, you can even use a wax. So I might use, if this was coarser hair, I might use a small amount of a clay, and I really warm that up in my hands, and I put that through, first to control frizz, and then I use a dry texturizing spray over the top to give that dry texture.
Going live with Natalie now. Are you ready?
Yeah. I'm just going to slip this off so we can see. So something that I just did then was obviously remove the gown. Now, when I'm working in the salon environment and I'm cutting someone's hair for the first time, I usually like to suggest doing it without the gown on. So when a client's sitting there and they've got this gown on and they're covered in this black smock, it can be quite overwhelming. So just when you're finishing a haircut and you're getting ready for the client to feel to get from them how they feel about the haircut, removing the gown is just a really simple tool that people forget about all the time, but it instantly makes the client feel more comfortable, and it gives you an idea of, in their personal life, how the haircut looks on them.
Right, we're connected with Natalie now.
Oh my God. Hi, guys.
Hi, Natalie.
Welcome. Thank you so much for such an amazing live session. I learned so much, Travis.
Yeah.
It was incredible. I loved how sexy, versatile, I guess, and just like so much movement. I think that's one of my favorite things that you do, man. Everything is super versatile, really simple to follow.
And I think that's what I wanted to share with people today, because obviously they're going on a tour now around the world, and they get to experience 24 hours of different hair textures around the world. And I just really wanted to keep something unique to my personal style and how I like to work with hair.
Hey, it was really beautiful to see, and I love that you obviously showcased such a beachy texture, considering we're the only two Aussies on the bill.
Yes.
On Richard Manor, I know, which is crazy. But tell me, what does a good editorial haircut mean to you?
So a good editorial haircut to me means multiple ways that the hair can be styled. So people think, and I guess editorial is a similar situation to someone having a wedding. When you've got a client and they're like, I'm growing my hair out for my wedding. So you're growing all of the shape out of your hair to then have a really shapy hairstyle. So I think what people forget is an editorial hairstyle is something that you can manipulate and you can transform it into a number of different looks. So working with something that's quite textured and loose, Chrissy Lee can wear her hair slick. She can put it in a ponytail, she can flip it to the side, you can part it to the center, and that's editorial. It's being on set and having the opportunity to create a number of different looks with the one hairstyle.
And you have had the most incredible session career. Like, what would be your advice to someone who wants to start out in the session world?
If I could give any advice to someone who wants to start in editorial or session work, is basically say yes to everything. I said yes to everything. I reckon that the gift that people are getting now, starting today, 24 hours of education around the world that you don't have to pay for, I only wish that they had that when I was starting my editorial career, because I had to ask my grandparents for money to fly to New York so I could work on shows, so I could learn from people. But you're going to have the opportunity today from your bed to log on and see people doing hair in New York, doing hair in Amsterdam, in Germany, all around the world. So it's basically learn from everybody. And one of the great places that I continue to learn from is actually the juniors. So the juniors in the salon that I work with, they are one of the biggest forms of inspiration from me because they're brave, they're daring, and they just want to try stuff. And sometimes as we get older in our hairdressing career, we forget about that part and we just go to our go-tos. So usually I look to working, if you're looking for me in the salon, you'll find me with all the young girls and I'm learning from them.
Man, honestly, I love that answer. I appreciate you so much. So what have you been doing during isolation?
So during isolation, I've basically been farmer who doesn't want a wife, but farmer wants a wife. So I've been staying at my family's farm down in the Southern Highlands, and I've been working horses. I've been picking up a lot of manure and bagging it up, putting it at the gate. People in the Highlands love to buy that manure and chop up their garden. There's a lot of frost coming down there at the moment, so it's a big business. So just been really out of the hairdressing industry. I have done a few haircuts on my Instagram on horses, so pulling manes or cutting tails and things like that. So I've just been something very different to hairdressing, but it's been refreshing for me to have a break as well.
Well, thank you so much. We are going to get ready for our next live artist. We appreciate you, and stay positive and stay safe. Thank you again for such an amazing tutorial.
Yes, thank you. Can't wait to sit back tonight and watch as you go around the world.
Wow, guys, that was an incredible start to our education. Next up, we have Cast, who is our iconic hairdresser from China with over 200,000 followers on TikTok. I don't even know how you get that many. And over 20 years of experience working in the hairdressing industry. Today, he'll be sharing with us something a little bit different. Root lifting using a perm technique. Over to you, Cast. I can't wait.
的一个状态，帮他打了一点点的这个施华蔻的这个玫瑰精油啊，这个精油是我每个客户都必备的这样的一个产品啊，然后又用了2-3滴这个水分平衡的这个乳，水分平衡乳，因为烫过的头发的话，头发的毛鳞片都是比较毛躁的，所以说用了这2个东西以后，头发就会比较这个有质感，非常有质感。我就用最大的风啊，就给它乱风的吹干。
So the reason we use all those perm combinations is that our customer can easily fix their hair at home. Or sometimes they even don't need to do anything at all. We want our customer as beautiful as they at my salon every day. So the perm can last 3 to 4 months. And the good thing about this perm is it have less damage than regular perm to the hair. And the process takes 3 to 4 hours. We charge our customers $600 and my haircut price is around $400. We reinvented this perm last year. It is especially good for short and medium hair lengths. The key is using the right perm lotion. It's not too strong, not too soft. And make sure the time is just right and with the right angle. The perm is easy and safe. A lot of our customer likes this perm. It is very easy to fix at home, especially with the volume and the texture. They feel like when they are young, like when they have a lot of hair. So this time we just did a root touch-up to cover up some gray hair by using Schwarzkopf 7.65 plus 4.0 plus 9% developer, 40 gram plus 10 gram plus 50 gram. That's the formula. So before we apply the hair color, we use 6% developer to ice break the gray hair. And then we blow dry the hair 100% and then apply the formula. And the outcome is level 7 dirty blonde.
Hey everyone, my name is Castelo. I work in the hair salon every day for 20 years now, and the majority of my customer is businesswomen. They're having a pretty busy schedule. So my goal is to using perm and the haircut skills to help them having an easy fix kind of looking, so they can look beautifully every day. And also for customer at home, I recommend her to use Schwarzkopf BC Moisture Shampoo and Conditioner with a little bit rose oil, wax, and the Schwarzkopf hairspray to fix the final outcome. That's all the products with the haircut price almost to $400. So my customer have a very high expectation. They want something beautifully and easy to fix because my customer are pretty busy with all their business schedule. So I invented a lot of perm skills to help them to fix their hair. For example, this hairstyle. After I give the perm, our customer only need to blow dry the hair at home and use a little bit oil. That's it. Sometimes they use a little bit spray to hold the shape, and they don't need to do much at home. That's my goal, to design or to give a perm or give a perm.
发根的话呢，做了一个蓬松的摩根，然后发梢的话呢，给它做的是一个热烫的快速烫的处理。好 ，OK， 那大家看一下，从侧面可以看一下啊，它现在这个头发就是现在已经2个月了。那我们随便吹干的话呢，它现在的头顶的蓬松度的话呢，2个月了，3-4厘米这样的一个蓬松度，3-4厘米一个这样的一个蓬松度，大家能看到吗？对，啊，这是刚才没有打任何的东西的状态下。那发梢的话呢，也是自然的一个纹理和一个发尾的一个外翻。那我接下来再给它打一点点的皂纤产品啊，打一点点的皂纤产品。接下来我会用到一个Joico 的一个这个发泥啊，这个发泥是蛮好的。啊，今天我差点把的店都搬过来了。啊，稍微一点点就 OK 啊，一丢丢。好，再转过来。哇，今天好美，天天都那么美啊！啊，这是我的客人啊，现在都成了我的专职模特了，因为他的气质都是我就是客户群体的这种代表的感觉，白富美高颜值。好 ，OK， 那给大家看一下侧面。哎，大家看一下侧面的感觉，就是它的刘海也是会出现一个这样的一个饱满的一个弧度，就像我们很多时候那个韩剧里面的一些头发，它是要打一个空心卷的，但是我们是通过烫发啊，就可以让客户的自己在家里的这个刘海这个侧沿的这个感觉保持就是3-4个月，他自己洗完以后就是这样子的一个很漂亮、很妩媚的这样的一个状态。镜头能看到吗？那边我看不到的话，可以镜头放近一点给大家来看一下。你把我手机拿下来，啊，可以看到这个质感吗？哎，你把手机给我来，来，拿这个，不是，我看一下，啊，这质感还不够，把手机
不能拔，
来把手机
不能拔这个，拔了干啥呀？
来，我给大家看一下，我给大家看一下这个质感 ，OK， 好，来大家看一下这个侧面，对，它是有一个很蓬松的这样的一个状态啊，一个弧度，一个蓬松度啊，好，再看一下这个纹理感，对，因为这个像素可能还不是那么的强啊，但是本身看起来是没有毛躁的感觉的，是很光滑的，对，哎，漂亮，完美，好，放回去 ，OK， 好，谢谢。 OK， 那给大家看一下啊，这个大家能看到吗？清晰吗？对，我们是不是经常会有这种客户？哎，我往前一点，我们是不是经常会有这种发旋的客户？就是想给他设计一个好看的刘海，但是呢，这个刘海的旋都是根深蒂固的，就算你吹风机往前吹完以后，那可能出去一走路风一吹，它是不是又变成中分了，又变成往后跑了啊？所以说这个烫发的话呢，就是很好能解决这个头旋的刘海的问题。那我给大家看一下，就是我烫完以后的啊，比如说这个客人，找一下这个客人，你看一下。刘海的话呢，我们的排列的杠子啊是这样子的，就是旋的位置，比如说它这边是中分的话，啊这边的刘海呢是往这边去走，然后这边的头发呢是往这边走，这两边的话是往这边走，啊用一个摩根改装过的摩根，一会儿我会教大家怎么样去改装这个杠子，好吧？怎样改装这个杠子，然后这样子的话呢，用这个皮筋给它压好了以后，啊然后刘海的话呢3个杠子下来的话，啊这可以彻底把我们的这个刘海呢去改过来。大家看一下，就是它改完以后，你看刘海的话，它就是这样子的一个很自然的这样的往前的一个状态。就是风吹的话，它都会自动复原回来啊。所以说这个的话呢，是特别适合于刘海的一个改的形状啊。就是包括这个视频，大家可以看一下，这个就是改这个的刘海的视频。对，这个就是长期的中分，大家看一下改完以后的这样的一个状态。啊，这个是湿发的一个状态，它就是完全往前走了，对，发尾是带弧度的。啊，这个的话呢，就是运用了发根的一个摩根，然后发尾的话一个快速烫的一个烫法。那同时的话呢，像这样的一个发型也是，它之前是头顶很平的，然后头发很粗很硬，然后的话呢就是脑型特别大，所以说我会把它头顶的话呢，用这个摩根的方式去给它烫出来，给它去排列出来。再看一下啊，不是这个，头顶的话是用的这样的一个方式，其实就用了这些杠子，但是我们都可以收到几千块的这样的烫发的一个价格，然后就是把它的头顶的这个旋分界线给它改出来。大家看一下，它这个烫完自然吹干以后，它这里就会出现这个缝，就会往中间走，然后就像我们用小滚梳去把发根吹蓬松这样的一个状态啊，这个就是完全就是自然吹干的一个，就洗完头自然吹干的一个效果。啊，大家再看一下，就是包括这样的一个刘海，这样的一个 S 的刘海，它以前刘海是很服帖的，但是我们是通过底下一个摩根发尾的话呢，是一个给它往外上一个这个外翻的一个角度，所以说洗完头发以后的话，就会出现这样的一个吹干以后就会出现一个 S 型的这样的一个刘海，这的话都是烫出来的啊，包括我们的这个长发的这个这种刘海的烫，我们都是烫出来的，对。大家看一下，包括这样的发型都是通过组合烫啊，我们就是自然吹干出现的一个效果。大家可以看一下，对，这个的话呢就是发根摩根，发尾是热烫，然后发中的话呢是弧形板给它带出来一个弧度啊，出现这样的一个结果。对，这个是发根是摩根，对，发根是摩根，对。这个都不算。这个是更夸张了，这个头发是很细软很少的。你看它通过这个烫法烫完以后，它头顶的这个同一个角度的话，大家看一下，就是这里很露头皮，这个烫完以后就不露头皮了，看起来像真发了一样的感觉。你看以前这里后面是很露头皮，这里烫完以后就是很厚的感觉，很黑的感觉。来看一下这个对比度很明显的啊，前面看起来很厚。所以说像我的客户的话，现在一些非常细软的发质啊，都是很喜欢烫这个头发，包括这些中发类的啊，还有这个长发类的刘海类的，对，这些的话都是烫后自然吹干的一个效果，对，全部都是这样子的一个结果呈现出来。 就是很多地方都能买得到啊，很便宜，一盒20块钱。但是呢，这个改装是非常重要的，因为传统的杠子的话呢，两头都会有很大的东西，会容易压到发根，所以说我们会选择用这个，买一个这个电烙铁啊，就是瑞龙的这种电烙铁，然后呢，把这个杠子的这个头的话呢，我们会给它焊5到6个口，啊，这样子的话呢，就是我们的每一个杠子之间的话呢，它不会出现缝隙，就像刚才图片上面的那个摩根烫，我们是全头都密密麻麻的，全部都可以排上去，这样的话。比如说我这里排了一排，啊，比如说我们一会儿我们这里排一排，然后我们这个旁边的话，这个位置还是可以把这个旁边的发根也烫起来。但是我们传统的那个杠子的话，我们是没有经过改装的话呢，是这边针尖起来了，但是两边就出现了一个凹的一个洞，所以说就像女孩子做那个线雕一样，拉得鼓鼓包包的，那就不好看了，凹凸不平的。啊，所以说我们这种改装完的杠子的话呢，让整个头能更均匀的蓬松起来，这个是很重要啊。买一个电烙铁给它进行一个改装啊，这个很便宜啊。第二个的话呢，就是我们一定要用这种乳状的弱碱性的这个烫发水啊，这个药水是很重要啊，它是带点这个粘稠度的啊，粘稠度的。因为如果你用水剂的冷烫水的话呢，这个水剂的药水会流到头皮，或者会流到这个发中和发尾。会影响到接下来发尾的热烫的这个杠子的这样的一个烫法，这样的话就会把头发烫焦。所以说一定是乳状的这种不会往下流的，而且这种药水的话呢是不用冲水就可以直接定型的啊，所以说它一定要选择这样的一个乳状的一个药水啊。第三个的话呢，就是我们一定要有这个黑色的小皮筋儿啊，去固定这个杠子，因为传统的杠子的皮筋都是这么大，如果你来回拉的话呢，会影响到这个头发的压痕和压印儿。啊，大家看一下这个小皮筋啊，非常非常小，啊，直接一倒就可以了。我们是从几十种皮筋里面啊选择出来的这样的一个皮筋，啊，大概一个杠子的话上3个皮筋啊，就是 OK 了。然后的话呢，就是接下来发中和发尾的话呢，就是我们用到的是这款施华蔻0后的修直的一个热烫啊，包括我们的一些护理类的修护啊，还有施华蔻的定型水啊，这些的话热烫，上次的我的客人都是用这个去烫出来的，好吧？还有如果头发受损的话呢，会加到我们的这个施华蔻这一系列的这个加在漂粉里面啊，还有加在这个软化膏里面的话，都是降低这个头发的这个药水的这个碱性的啊，都是对头发非常有帮助的啊。那接下来给大家演示一下，然后把手机拿过来对着给大家演示一下这个上杠子怎么去上，好吧？好了 ，OK， 那我们首先的话呢，就是我们从头点区域开始啊，从头点区域开始。首先第一个需要注意的是，我们一定要从杠子，我们一定要从最底层开始上，从最底层的。比如说，从这边开始，从最底层开始上，来，往那边啊，从最底层开始上，然后呢，每一个发片的话呢，一定要跟这个杠子的宽度和长度要保持一致啊，否则的话，一会儿边上的话就烫不到了啊。首先，所以说这是第一个需要特别注意的地方。看着时间，好，然后角度的话呢，要拉到啊，就是完全是反角度，甚至到150度左右。这样的话是180了，对吗？可能我们要拉到130、150的角度，反头先拉上去，你从那边往这边拍。然后我们在沾这个药水的时候呢，一定是要用梳子啊。一定是要沾到这一面啊，用这一面的梳子去沾药水啊，然后刮掉一点啊，这样子一点点药水，然后把它轻轻的涂在发根的2到3厘米处啊，涂到2到3厘米处，不要完全敷在头皮上，那就头皮就容易烫坏啊。只要不过敏的头皮的话，都是可以沾在头皮也没关系的，但是尽量不要用药水去沾到头皮。好了，上去了以后，摁住这个杠子往下抵，然后呢，垫住这个发尾，然后开始皮筋上去一个，好，贴着这个发根的话呢，再上一个这个皮筋，好，这是好了。最关键的位置来了啊，大家一定要就是仔细看， 正常这样子上完了以后呢，我们把发尾拉紧一下的话，可能这个杠子就结束了。但是如果你想真正的把这个头发烫松起来啊，一定要杠子贴着头皮往上提拉，提拉一个角度以后呢，转0.3圈，然后再继续上压一个皮筋。好，这样子的话呢，就是我们这个杠子台上完，给大家看一下这个角度，侧面的这个角度啊，是非常的高的这样的一个角度。好了，第二个。每一个杠子的话呢，都是要均匀的这个宽度啊，不要一个宽一个细，要确保每一个杠子的话呢都是很均匀的，就是挨在一起，就像我们那个赤壁之战一样，就是每条船呢一定要连在一起，这样的话它的喷松度才会更好，它才杠子一会它才不会往下掉。OK， 好了，我们在转这个杠子的时候，一定要摁住底下的这个杠子，不要把它带动了。好，再转半圈 ，OK， 好了，然后接着再上皮筋儿 ，OK， 这是我们上完第二个杠子。那么上完这个杠子的话呢，大家一定要看啊，就是这个两个杠子一定是要挨着的，然后一个一个一直往上上。那么接下来的话呢，还要强调两个重点是什么呢？我们的药水啊，一定是上完以后呢，在这个再沾一些药水呢，去刷到我们的这个发根，沾到我们的这个发根。好，药水还有一个非常重要的点啊，这个药水的话呢，只能刷在这个杠子的1/2处，如果低于这个角度，刷到这个底下来了，就容易把这里的头发这里烫个凹出来啊，这样的话这个头发就烫扁了，所以一定只能刷在这个位置，尽量不要让它留下来。好了。接下来的话呢，我们比如说发尾已经是软化好的头发，我们再把发尾呢进行一个热烫的一个处理。那么我们发尾的话，可以选择用快速烫，直接去烫一个 C 或者烫一个 S，或者说直接用热烫，就是给它去先软化好了以后再烫摩根，然后的话呢再去卷这个热烫的杠子。比如说我们发尾的话呢，卷一个圈，然后呢再竖向饱满向后，然后再用抗热棉包住。抗热棉的话，我们会选择用这种带杠子的，因为这样的话呢，它不会给头发压出来一个印儿，不会给头发压出来一个印儿，这样的话呢，我们就是发根的这个冷烫发尾的这个热烫就同步的去完成。这个加热大概10分20分加热好了以后，把这个海绵拿下来，把这个海绵拿下来，然后呢就发根和发尾的话呢一起上定型，这样的话这个头发就烫完成了其实速度也是非常快的，不需要费两边的劲儿如果说我们发尾是选择用冷烫或者快速烫的话，大家千万要注意就是针尖这一段的头发千万不要沾上任何的药水，因为一沾上药水的话呢，针尖会出现烫出来一个凹，就不好看，除非你是要这个效果因为正常的头发它针尖都会出现一个弧度，每个人的发质针尖都是自然的一个弧度这样子的话呢，就不会针尖不会烫凹的话就好看了所以说这个是非常重要的重中之重的重点。那还有就是当我们的杠子全部都排到这个头点的时候排到分界线的时候我们这里假设这个地方是分界线的话，我们上完了以后，这个位置的话呢，要拿一个夹子去给它夹住夹住的话呢，保证到我们这一排杠子的话呢都是连在一起的。好，这一排上完了以后，比如说我们的后面觉得还要蓬松一点，我们还可以在后面接着去排大家看一下我们整个杠子的话呢，包括我们还可以在后面接着排，对，因为我们通过了这样的改装的方法了以后的话，我们的整个拳头，我们想哪些地方蓬松起来，我们都可以完全让它很好的蓬松起来，而且不影响我们接下来发尾继续去烫头发。对，所以说这个是它非常灵活的地方。但就像我们的一个大房子装修一个组合一样，那这样子烫完的头发呢，就是发根保持了一个蓬松，发针呢保持了一个自然的一个弧度，那发尾的话呢又出来一个我们想要的一个外翻或者是一个 S 或者是一个内扣都 OK。那所以说这种烫发非常适合于中短发 这样的一个情况。对，那大家如果有什么问题的话，可以在评论区留言，我也可以去回复大家，好吧？这个的话呢，是我们整个这个烫发的呢大概的一些这个技术。那比如说我们上刘海的话，刚才那个刘海，那么刚才那个刘海的话呢，就是比如说我们要 S 型的刘海的话呢，就是在这个位置啊，我们给它往前去点一个杠子，把发根给它点起来，点起来以后，发根给它点起来以后呢，我们发梢的话呢，再去给它做一个。要不断的去拽它啊，保证它固定啊，对，有上杠的时候尽量找一个我们的技师的话去跟我们去配合啊，比如说我们的发梢的话呢，就直接用热烫呢去给它进行一个外翻的一个处理，这样子出来的话呢，就是会出来一个烫出来一个 S 型的一个外翻的一个刘海啊，所以说其实烫发的话呢，就是跟造型是一样的，只是我们用烫发的技巧的话呢，去完成了造型的一个结果，当然没有造型电棒造型那么漂亮，但是能达到7、8成这样子的一个感觉啊。所以说这样烫完的话，它的刘海就会是一个 S 型往后走，对吧？那比如说刚才改缝的那个刘海的话呢，就是改缝的那个刘海，比如说刚才它那个地方是非常分得开的话，就是把这边的这个发根的话呢，把它固定往这边拽，然后固定在这边，然后把这边的发根的话呢，就是往另外一边转，固定在这边这样子的话，它烫出来的这个发根的话呢，就会自然的往中间去聚起来然后发尾的话呢，再给它卷一个内扣的一个杠子这样子就可以了。关键刘海的时候呢，去卷这个杠子的时候大家注意就是不要把那个发皮筋像我们侧面的时候这么压到这个发根这么压到发根的话呢，就是刘海容易烫得过于的蓬所以说当我们在定型的时候，要再转半圈下来，然后呢，把这个皮筋的压的这个皮筋的话呢，在这个水平线的位置，不要让它有压发根的感觉，这样子的话烫出来的刘海呢是非常的自然包括两边的和发际线的这个分界线的这个头发都是。当你这样子去软化好了，那定型的时候的话呢，给它再调半圈这样子的话皮筋往上走一走以后，它就不会压的那么死了。但是如果我们要蓬松的话，一定是要压实它才会出现这个效果，因为它是弱碱性的药水，它的药性没那么强，所以就不会有那么大的这个。如果你用冷烫水或者说用热烫的药水烫的话，一定会烫死的，一定会烫坏。而且这种烫完的头发发质非常的健康当这个发根长到发中或者发尾的时候，再用任何的烫发技术都可以去重新改变这个头发的形状。那不像我们比如说用电棒去烫发根的话，很多时候如果发根软化过度碳化了的话，这个头发长到发中发尾来的话是没办法去再烫的，对吧？所以说这个的话呢，都是我们这个组合烫发的这个技巧这个技巧在里面那由于时间的关系就是分享到这些细节给大家分享这些细节给大家。那基本上当你整个上完了以后呢，大概的固定在那里就好。那当整个这些杠子上完以后，我们要用一个加热的机器然后去给它去进行加热，大概加热在10分钟左右15分钟左右。但是每个要去看一下，就是加热完的一个就是软化的一个状态。那很多发型师都问我，哎呀，罗老师到底要加热多久？这个东西像做饭一样，我没法给你一个准确的一个时间。我没法给你一个准确的一个时间，说加热多久只能是看你自己的感觉，掌握这个火候，好吧？OK， 连一下那个屏，连一下那个。这个的话就是关于我们这款烫发技术的一些技术的分享和一些。那接下来的话呢，我会如果还有一些伙伴就是没有听得太清楚的，我还会继续在结束以后，我会在抖音直播间里面会把一些更多的细节大家评论留言一下分享给大家由于时间的关系的话呢，因为我们接下来的话呢还会下一位的分享嘉宾是来自我们中国香港地区的人气网红 发型师他是专攻这个画染，同时也是香港施华蔻的色彩大师也是美国传奇网红发型师，这个拥有200万粉丝的边望的香港地区之间的这个染发的发型师是非常有知名度的。那所以说接下来的话呢，大家在2点25的话呢，就会切入到他的这个直播的一个内容，在我们的 YouTube 上面如果大家没有外网的话呢，就继续留在我的直播间里面，跟大家继续分享这个无灯烫的这样的一个技术，好吗？谢谢各位，谢谢各位。那时间 OK 吗？还有2分钟的时间那因为时间真的很宝贵因为可能现在在外网上面也会有好多万的人在观看我们的这个直播。那因为亚洲人的话呢，他的发质是非常的特殊的，头发是非常的粗硬的，那所以说可能跟欧洲人的发质不同。那所以说我这些年的话，一直是致力于就是去怎么样站在客人的角度，通过我们的剪发也好，还是通过我们的烫发也好，怎么样去满足到客户的一个回家好打理的，出现一个好的发型的一个结果。好吧，然后的话呢，就是希望通过今天的这样的一个分享的话呢，大家可以有一些灵感，可以帮助到我们发型师的客户呢，打造出来更加适合他以及更好打理的、更满意的发型。那如果还有一些伙伴没有明白的，我们一会儿在2点25以后我们还会继续。
Wow, that heart emoji at the end definitely sums it all up. Thank you so much, Cass. Perming is a technique we don't do a lot of in Australia, so I definitely learned something new today. Hairdressing is most definitely an international language, for real. It has been so incredible to see you all commenting from all over the world. Mexico, Bahrain, South Africa, Russia, Malaysia. Guys, we see you. It's making me so emotional, I can't lie. Please make sure that you keep commenting, keep supporting, keep voting so we can keep raising these money for an incredible cause. COVID has affected us all, but let's do our part to make positive change. Up next, we have Oliver Tsay. With nearly 30,000 Instagram followers, Oliver is an award-winning hairdresser and founder of Hair Duo Salon in Hong Kong. Specializing in color, perming, and styling, nationally renowned for his foliage technique with over 17 years experience. I can't wait to see this man work. But first, we're going to check out this award video from Shaping Authentic Beauty Congress in APAC region, a competition that pushes the boundaries of hairdressing, creating and setting trends for others to follow in this creative and competitive industry. Now to the video.
3個配方。咁我會用9pp 啦、7CE 同埋9CE， 分別去做出唔同層次嘅顏色。咁而家咧，我就會開始示範我點樣去轉變呢一個 colour。咁其實咧，大家可以睇到呢個 model 啦。呢一邊咧，其實佢嘅顏色咧就已經完成咗，亦都有啲 styling。咁大家可以睇到啦，呢一個位係612，而去到個髮尾咧就係811。咁佢呢一啲嘅位置啦，就係用9CE 去做。而髮尾呢啲位咧就係用9pp。咁咧7CE 咧我亦都有用嘅，因為前面嘅劉海如果單靠一個811嘅顏色，其實望落去咧個輪廓會好浮。咁所以我會加翻一啲深色嘅層次去做翻個外線。咁而我咧就保留咗呢一邊嘅位置係未做嘅。咁而家我就去分享俾大家睇啦。咁大家可以睇到啦，其實佢呢啲位置咧，其實就未做顏色嘅。咁首先我哋分咗 section 先。咁其實咧，如果我哋做呢一類嘅 colour 咧，可以用 foil 去做，亦都可以用 mousse paper 去做。咁而我今次就會選擇用呢啲 mousse paper 嘅紙嚟去做呢個顏色。咁做咗一個挑染之後啦，我哋就會加上顏色。咁首先咧，我係會用9CE嘅顏色。咁大家咧，其實如果搽呢一類嘅顏色啦，最緊要入邊呢啲位咧要打開，因為好多時咧，如果我哋只係搽一邊嘅話咧，底部咧未必可以上得透顏色。咁所以咧，我哋搽嘅時候一定要打開。咁另外咧，其實我哋想個效果咧，個 highlight 咧唔單止一隻色嘅，而係個 highlight 咧亦都有一個漸變嘅效果。咁咧，我哋千祈個 section 唔好分得太厚啦，因為如果分得太厚嘅話，其實你裏邊嗰啲顏色咧好多時都會搽唔透嘅情況。咁咧，我哋完成咗一片嘅 section 啦。但係咧，如果我哋呢一個漸變嘅挑染咧，我哋重複咁去每一個 section 每一片都加同一樣嘅顏色，其實出嚟個效果會多得滯。所以其實大家可以睇下呢邊，佢嘅顏色咧只係局部性，唔算話太多㗎。咁所以如果我哋要做呢個效果，一定要非常之注意佢嗰個顏色嘅比例啦。因為如果你啲咁多嘅顏色，其實做出嚟會非常之誇張，所以我哋一定要個 percent， 我哋就要少啲。咁喺下一片嘅 section 嘅時候，我哋亦都係可以一樣挑出嚟。而呢一片嘅顏色咧，其實我會咧由髮尾，只係髮尾會有9pp 嘅粉紅色，我並唔會做髮根嘅部分，因為如果我再去重複做髮根咧，其實呢度已經係深色，再加一個髮根嘅深色，其實望落會多得滯。所以咧，顏色嘅散佈出嚟嘅位置，應該有啲喺髮根嘅位置，有啲喺髮尾嘅位置，其實出嚟嘅效果咧係會更加自然。咁我哋做髮尾嘅位置啦。我哋做髮尾嘅位置咧，其實可以落得自然少少。 其實有一啲好似油畫咁嘅感覺去畫落去。因為如果我哋打平個數去放，其實就會出現咗一啲嘅接口位置出現。咁所以我哋搽嘅時候，其實盡量可以 soft 少少，因為呢一執我哋就係需要發尾有顏色。咁啦，大家啦，其實我仲有一個7C 咧，我冇搽到嘅。其實呢個佢出嚟個感覺咧，佢係比較 dark， 佢係一個黑灰嘅效果。咁所以我哋加嘅比例唔可以太多，因為佢加咗出嚟其實就有一個 low light 嘅感覺。咁適當咁去加咧，其實可以令到個頭髮咧更加有層次。但係如果我哋加得太多嘅話，亦都將成個頭個效果會明顯咁去壓深嘅。咁所以咧，如果去用呢個7C 嘅 section 咧，我會做得非常之幼，非常之密咁去做。因為如果要做出一個靚層次嘅 multi colour 啦，其實應該要有深、有淺、有濃、有淡嘅顏色組合一齊，個效果會好好多。咁啦，首先我做咗第一片咧嘅顏色咧，我就係用9C， 咁而中段嘅位置咧，我就用咗9PP， 髮尾咧，我再用翻9CE。而喺第二片，我哋個髮尾咧，大家可以睇到，我哋就係用咗9PP 呢個顏色去做髮尾嘅線條。其實因為本身呢個頭髮咧，佢剪出嚟咧比較多束感，所以如果要令到佢有一束束嘅感覺咧，我哋就只係髮尾嘅髮端個位置加一啲顏色，其實就可以做到好自然。咁而第三片我就加咗一個7C 嘅黑灰色。咁其實我個 section 只係1、2、3、1、2、3、1、2、3。其實咁樣去重複做，我哋已經可以完成咗一邊嘅 section。咁可以 zoom 近少少呢一個位置。咁我去挑嘅時候咧，其實如果我哋做得咁粗嘅話啦，其實佢出嚟嗰個效果咧，嗰個對比會非常之大。咁所以我哋一定要盡量去幼少少，令到嗰個線條，令到個彩色個觸感更加明顯。千祈唔好挑得太粗。咁所以喺我哋挑嘅時候咧，如果我哋咁樣去做一啲好幼，其實咁樣咧會令到個時間拖得好慢。所以如果我哋要去做一個好嘅 highlight 啦，挑得比較幼啦，其實我哋嘅手只係好需要好微嘅幅度，就已經可以做到啦。咁呢一片亦都係一樣啦。我哋重回返一開始第一片嗰個顏色。有一個漸變嘅感覺啦。其實同樣嘅顏色咧，我哋亦都可以換成其他嘅顏色。我想 show 一 show 嗰張相。咁咧，我哋用同樣嘅方法咧，其實一片片咁去用一啲唔同嘅彩色配搭咧， 因為今日我係用一個 essential 做一個比較 dark 嘅效果，但係其實除咗 dark 之外咧，我哋亦都可以用同樣嘅方法咧去做一啲 pastel tone 啊，亦都可以做一啲 brown colour。咁大家可以睇睇呢一邊。其實喺呢一度咧，呢一啲髮型咧，亦都係我嘅作品。咁只不過係用咗唔同嘅顏色、唔同嘅深淺去處理呢一個髮型。大家亦都可以睇睇佢嘅顏色，亦都係非常之豐富。大家可以用呢一個方法去放落唔同嘅顏色嗰度，都會有好唔同嘅效果。咁咧，我呢個牌子咧，我就用咗 Joico 去做呢一個效果出嚟嘅。咁大家可以翻過嚟呢邊啦。咁啱啱咧，我哋就1、2、3，然之後我哋第4塊，我哋又係做翻1嘅方法。咁而家咧，我哋又係只需要髮尾嘅位置有顏色就得啦。咁而喺呢一度咧，亦都係只係髮尾嘅位置。去做一啲顏色，大家記得啦。如果做呢啲，千萬唔好做出一啲齊口嘅感覺。我哋搽嘅時候，要係有啲斜，咁佢咧嗰個線條咧就會明顯好多。如果咁樣嘅話咧，其實出嚟個效果就會非常之平。所以我哋要多啲唔同嘅高低，其實佢出嚟個效果會更加好好多。跟住我哋咧，1、2、3，1、2，然之後到翻3嘅時候，我哋又係做翻一個深色嘅7CE，咁都係以一個 baby light 比較幼啲嘅方式去呈現。咁我哋幅度要細啦，如果唔係我哋就挑唔到一啲好幼嘅感覺。咁記得咧，如果其實咧，我哋攞得越多頭髮嘅時候咧，我哋要打開裏邊漂透裏邊嘅位置咧嘅動作要做得越多。如果唔係咧，中間就會有一啲位咧唔夠勻循㗎啦。好啦，嚟咗2輪啦，咁嘅顏色咧，我哋又翻去第1隻色。咁去到頭頂啦，其實呢啲部分已經有顏色㗎啦。咁大家可以睇睇前面，我哋完成咗一邊啦嘅效果。咁咧，其實呢邊咧，我哋就已經做好咗啦。咁喺前音嘅位置啦，我而家就會示範我哋點樣去做個挑染。 其實咧呢啲位置比較短啦。我哋喺陰嗰度咧，其實集中咧，我哋都係會用7cm 嘅顏色。咁其實咧，我哋做好第一片啦，我哋一定要咧落死髮根嘅位置，因為通常咧喺第一片咧頭嘅挑染咧石子都會比較容易滑落嘅。咁去到第二個啦，我哋亦都係做一個 baby light， 亦都係用7cm 嘅顏色。咁喺呢度啦，我會加一啲其他唔同嘅顏色啦。除咗7cm之外，我會加一個9pp 嘅顏色喺劉海嘅位置。因為當剪一個短頭髮嘅時候，短劉海係一個非常之明顯、非常之注目嘅位置。咁所以咧，我哋就一定要喺呢一啲位置做好嘅顏色分佈。因為一個彩色嘅好壞咧，其實顏色嘅分佈係非常之重要。如果我哋分佈得唔自然啦，或者淺色嘅比例太多啦，其實出嚟個效果咧會非常之奇怪，亦都望落去唔夠自然。咁咧喺呢個過程裏邊咧，大家會唔會有啲問題？其實都可以發問。係啦，咁咧我哋本身呢一邊咧，我哋就已經係做一啲顏色啦。其實加咗一啲藍色，加咗一啲紅色，去做一啲唔同嘅效果。咁呢一個已經係預設定㗎啦。咁另外呢邊啦，我哋未做好嘅效果，咁啱啱我哋就去做啦。咁咧，1、2、3、1、2、3、1、2、3，我哋咁樣走咗3個圈，去用3種唔同嘅顏色。咁佢出嚟咧就會做出嚟非常之有層次啦。咁其實如果上色啦，喺票頭嗰方面咧，如果大家有問題嘅話，其實都可以隨時去問嘅。咁咧，我去分享下我用緊啲咩顏色啦。咁咧，其實我點解會做一個灰色底，先做一個灰色嘅 base 啦？我哋先做一個 base。係612去漸變811咧，就係因為呢個 model 咧本身啦，其實佢個頭髮佢呢一段其實已經去到 level 10㗎啦，一開始嘅時候。咁另外啦，我哋呢一段啦，其實曾經做過一啲好深嘅顏色。咁呢一段啦，就係 Virgin Hair。咁咧，首先啦，其實因為佢個髮尾個落差太大，喺呢一個做個深色，呢一個 level 10嘅交接位置嗰度咧，其實佢條線係非常之模糊啊！大家睇唔睇到？係啦。咁首先咧，所以我就會一開始 cut 咗呢個位置去。咁變咗我唔需要去處理 level 10嘅部分，
咁而我哋集中啦，去只係針對翻 Virgin Hair Dark Colour 嘅位置。咁當我哋第一個步驟做完之後啦，我哋第二個步驟。第二個步驟，我哋漂咗一次之後，呢一個 Virgin Hair 嘅位置，其實就已經去到有8度㗎啦。但係喺呢一個做個 Dark Colour 嘅位置嗰度啦，佢都只係得6個 level。咁所以咧，我就會用咗幫 B 嘅6%，去集中翻呢個深色嘅位置去漂，而出嚟嘅時候，我哋到最後呢一個位置係有 level 8，呢個位置係 level 7.5嘅。咁因為佢本身嗰個深淺佢唔係話太淺色，所以我哋做個灰色嘅時候咧，需要一啲藍色去令到個顏色更加穩定。如果當我哋唔夠淺色嘅時候，其實佢做一個灰色咧，佢會偏綠。咁所以咧，我就加咗，我用咗612做個根啦，我用咗811。但係我如果正常咁去做一個811嘅時候，佢髮尾咧就會好多地方會偏黃同埋偏綠。咁所以我亦都加咗一個612，有一個藍色，去令到成個色穩定嘅。咁除咗呢一度咧，大家仲有冇啲咩問題想問啊？因為我哋咧，如果平時做灰色嘅話啦，我哋最好嘅理想嘅漂嘅程度，其實去到大概9度度。咁如果我哋做嘅話咧，我做灰色咧，好多時漂到 level 7至8 ，level 9，我會用唔同嘅效果去處理。比如如果 level 7、8嘅話咧，我就會通常用81啦。咁而我哋去到 level 9咧，因為顏色咧其實個黃色咧已經非常之淡㗎啦，咁所以咧我就用1219去做。咁呢個亦都係我經常性用嘅配方啦。咁如果其實我哋做嘅灰色啦，想去帶一啲藍啦，亦都可以加一啲工具色。比如果我想個灰色帶藍嘅話，我哋就可以用022加輕微嘅比例，其實就已經可以做到一啲帶藍嘅感覺。好似譬如呢一個 model 啦，我去做嘅話咧，我亦都會加一啲工具色喺一個灰色裏邊。咁而我加個比例咧，其實加40:1係啲啲，已經可以做到令到嗰個灰色咧會實淨好多，同埋亦都會偏藍啲。咁亦都可以加一啲099啦。咁呢個情況咧，其實我哋要控制得好好，因為佢輕微亮嘅紫色咧，其實就可以退到黃。但係如果我哋加得太重嘅話咧，佢會令到成個效果咧，亦都會比較偏紫。咁所以呢一個情況咧，大家都要注意得清楚。咁除咗我用咩色，大家有問題嘅話，都可以問一問我。咁亦都可以大家去睇下，而家我哋隔咗20分鐘之後嘅效果啦。其實咧，大家可以睇到顏色就已經上咗㗎啦。咁我哋如果捽開佢啦，可以睇到佢入邊已經上咗一啲顏色，而顏色亦都比較穩定嘅。咁個尾啦，其實上完之後咧，沖水咧，佢就會係呢一邊嘅顏色。我哋用第一個步驟做咧，其實就會做到一啲嘅 highlight。用第二個方法咧，我哋咁樣去畫一啲線條咧，咁樣去畫，其實我哋就會出到一啲粉紅色喺個髮尾嗰度嘅效果。咁咧，如果811加612嘅話咧，我個比例啦，講翻811同612分別個比例會係點樣啦？譬如果我只係漂到 level 6、level 7、level 8，亦都有唔同嘅處理方法。 如果好似呢度咁啦，我就會用811加微量嘅099，其實就已經可以出到一個好好嘅灰色。咁如果只係 level 7嘅話啦，其實我個811比例就好似用到啱啱我嗰個配方咁樣啦。咁因為啱啱嗰個我只係漂到 level 7嘅啫，咁所以我就會用呢一個比例去處理。但係如果漂到只係漂到6個 level， 其實佢有一個紅橙嘅狀態，佢有紅有橙嘅 colour， 咁我哋需要更加多嘅藍色去補充，而去達到個灰色嘅。咁咧，我個比例啦，我會嚟得更加之直接，個比例去到1:1。而咧，我想補充嘅藍色素啦，我亦都可以再加一啲022去做。咁所以咧，其實如果做出一個好嘅灰色啦，我哋色素嘅穩定係非常之重要。比如啦，如果漂得唔勻循，個色素唔夠穩定嘅話，其實佢出嚟會比較偏黃，同埋亦都洗兩下就好快熄。究竟點樣咧？譬如一啲客人咧，點樣去maintain咧個顏色咧做得好，個時間可以 keep 得長。咁咧，我哋通常都會用一啲顏色嘅洗頭水去 keep 啊。其實咧，如果我哋漂得夠淺嘅時候，就算做深咗個顏色，當你洗頭嘅時候，其實越洗可以做到個效果越淺。咁所以我哋洗頭嘅時候啦，用一啲紫色洗頭水，其實可以1個禮拜用1至2次。你每次可以 stay 喺個頭嗰度大概10至15分鐘，其實佢出嚟個效果已經 last 得非常之好噶啦。咁咧，大家仲有冇啲咩問題啊？2020年嘅 colour trend， 咁啦先幫我拆咗個盒。咁其實如果2020年嘅 colour trend 啦，我哋香港其實咧好多人都係喺外國去讀書啊，受過外國嘅教育。咁佢哋好多時嘅 colour trend 都追求一啲自然嘅顏色，比如 balayage 啊，一啲 brown colour 咧，其實係非常多人染嘅。咁喺香港其實係一個國際化嘅社會啦，無論韓國風又好，日本風又好，歐美風又好，亦都會有佢嘅支持者。咁所以咧，如果 colour trend 其實我覺得最緊要個效果係適合自己。咁而2020年啦，其實我哋2020年咧呢一段時間咧，好多女仔咧其實都剪短咗頭髮啦，亦都去做一啲比較自然啲嘅啡色。咁呢一個係我見到2020嘅 colour trend。咁睇下大家仲有冇啲咩問題想問啦？咁其實個 model 咧，我哋都已經處理完㗎啦。咁亦都可以拆咗啲紙去睇睇。咁當沖完顏色嘅之後咧，其實大家就可以睇到呢一啲沖水過後就會變成呢一個效果。好。咁其實呢已經完成咗嘅效果啦，大家可以再睇一次個 colour。而後邊大家亦都可以睇睇，其實當佢一推出嚟嘅時間，大家可以睇到呢一啲線條，佢會有一啲粉紅色啦，有一啲藍色，亦都會有一啲深色嘅。而呢一啲咧，呢一種咧就係我哋做嘅7CE嘅顏色，大家睇得清楚嗎？7CE。而呢一種咧就係9CE嘅顏色。咁大家可以睇到髮尾嗰段咧9CE嘅顏色，中間咧係有9pp。髮尾都係9CE嘅顏色， 咁可以轉個身。而呢一啲咧沖水過後咧，就將會變成發尾嘅顏色。咁而其實當一個 cutting 啦，我哋剪一個短頭髮嘅時候咯，其實令到佢大部分嘅女仔咧，其實覺得剪短頭髮咧係因為驚睇落去肥啊，咁所以我哋短頭髮其實我哋係可以修飾輪廓。其實如果剪得好一個短頭髮咧，睇落去更加瘦。就好似呢一個女仔，其實本身咧佢面骨呢個位咧，亦都係比較突出嘅。但係如果當我哋一個剪短頭髮剪得好咧，其實就睇條外線。如果當你個外線剪靚咗之後，其實你可以修飾到佢呢個腮骨嘅位置。同埋當然，如果要剪一個好嘅短頭髮，其實頸嘅闊度啊、頸嘅長度，甚至乎膊頭嘅寬度，亦都係好關鍵。咁我哋決定啲咩長度咧，就要視乎翻佢呢啲嘅條件啦。咁總之，如果配合晒呢啲嘢去設計一個短頭髮，其實出嚟嘅效果會非常之好。咁 model 可以坐低先。咁我睇下仲有冇啲人問問題先。香港多唔多人漂頭？其實我想講啦，我公司啦主要係做顏色嘅，因為我主要發布喺 Instagram 嗰度，其實發布一啲都係比較鮮色嘅作品。咁好多時咧，大概90% 嘅作品咧，我哋都需要漂髮嘅。咁其實喺以前10年前啦，韓國嘅 brand 開始流行嘅時間啦，其實開始會多人接受咗去漂頭。咁喺由一隊好紅嘅組合啦，5個人嘅男仔組合，好 fantastic 嘅組合。咁咧，佢哋 hit 起咗之後咧，其實好多人開始會願意接受呢啲嘅顏色。但係當你個 Instagram， 其實你越做得多漂頭同類型嘅工作，其實你吸引翻嚟嘅客人，亦都係做相同類型嘅嘢。咁所以其實香港多唔多人漂頭一部分，就要視乎翻你嘅髮廊嘅定位係啲咩啦。咁所以話我覺得買每一種商品都好，亦都會有唔同嘅客戶。咁而我哋個目標，我哋針對嘅客戶咧，我哋嚟嘅客咧有90% 以上咧都係需要漂頭，因為頭髮原本比較深色，其實佢入邊會有好多唔同嘅顏色喺入邊，一把 virgin hair 會有紅啦、藍，會有黃。咁所以我哋必須要帶走咗佢入邊本身嘅顏色啦，我哋先可以做出我哋想要嘅效果。咁睇下仲有冇啲咩問題先？9CE 係咩邊一條啦？其實今次咧，我做呢一個刺咧係比較突破㗎。平時如果我做呢一類嘅 pastel colour 咧，我主要都係會用翻一啲 crazy colour 去做啦，一啲酸性嘅顏色去做。其實因為佢嘅顏色會更加濃郁，同埋一眼就望到嗰隻顏色係點樣，咁所以我哋會更加容易控制。但其實點解用 intensity 咧？當我哋嘅頭髮漂得多、染得多，其實頭髮會攰，所以我哋應該要為佢哋嘅健康諗。咁所以我哋就用 intensity 呢一條拉啦，係啦。所以啦 ，base colour 可唔可以唔漂？可以用咩色？如果冇紅色嘅唔漂嘅 colour， 可以用咩色 base colour？ 呢個係一個好圓嘅問題。其實 base colour 咧，我哋可以做粉紅色啦，我哋可以做灰色啦。其實當初呢個 model 我都有諗過去做一個粉紅色嘅，但係我睇過佢 style 或者佢嘅着衫、佢嘅衣着，我就覺得灰色好啲。咁所以底色如果唔漂已經冇咗紅色啦。其實就睇你要啲咩。如果你要自然啲嘅感覺，我哋就可以用一啲啡色去做啦。如果我哋要一啲甜美啲嘅感覺，我哋都可以用粉紅色去做喎。如果我哋要型啲，就可以用翻啲酷通藍色、灰色嘅效果。咁啦，今日我嘅分享啦，我就唔可以做到沖水俾大家睇啦。其實我好想styling晒俾大家睇下個效果，去睇下個 cutting， 睇下個顏色。但係今日就分享就係咁多。如果想留意個效果，都可以留意我 Instagram 去睇翻個效果嘅。咁嚟緊啦，我哋呢一個咧就係24小時嘅直播活動啦。咁咧呢40分鐘咧屬於我嘅。咁下個40分鐘咧，我哋就要去接棒啦。咁下一個 嘅接力環節啦，就到呢個印度嘅髮型師啦。咁我係代表香港啦，下一站就係印度啦。咁而下一個
Guys, this energy online is incredible. I know some countries are going to bed and some are just waking up, but keep watching and keep sharing. The more views, the more money raised. I see you Mexico, Bahrain, Spain, Russia, Malaysia, Chile and Germany and France are just joining us live now. So thank you so much. Oliver is definitely the king of foliage. Pushing the boundaries on Asian hair types is definitely an art. I loved the pastel and steel hues that he created and how he segregated that color. Guys, it was just brilliant. If you did miss it, don't worry, you can play it back. Getting those deeper levels lighter using Schwarzkopf Professional is a yes from me. We use both Agora Royal and Blonde Me in my salon. Comment below and let me know what your favorite pre-lightener is. Our next artist is Florian. With over 100,000 Instagram followers, celebrity stylist and iconic Bollywood artist, Florian revolutionized hairstyling in India and its incredible film industry. With over 15 years experience, Florian worked frequently, has been published in Vogue, Harper's and Grazia. I can't wait to check out his red carpet look. But before that, we have an amazing video from the Schwarzkopf Professional team and their world of innovation, inspiration, education and celebration. This video is dedicated to the profession of hairdressing.
It's about delivering future success for our clients. It's that simple.
I was kind of into fashion, I was into music, and hair was a big part of that for me.
My dream was to change people's mood, make people feel better.
Making people beautiful.
Because every single person is beautiful. Our job is to show them that.
You know you've changed their life, their style and their confidence, and that's what you want. It's a beautiful job.
What's amazing is that you have this company that it's always looking for the new technology. It's always looking at new innovations, but it always has that nod to the heritage of the company.
Open to change, always on top of progress. Working on products that we believe in. Creating flawless hair is the focus. Your talent, the journey. Our products, the way.
A lot of clients come in, what's new, what's hot. Well, I saw this on the runway, this is the look, but we're gonna do something a little more toned down because it's something you can wear every day.
New trends, fashion catwalks, lifestyle, what is happening on social, what is happening now, tomorrow, in Paris, New York, Hong Kong, on the street, and in salons. Essential Looks is all about sharing the latest trends to inspire you in creating the looks that will be worn tomorrow.
So if I'm always changing myself and learning and doing more education and classes myself, then it's going to benefit my clients, and that's why they stay with me for as long as 23 years.
Ask Education is all about opportunity. Education by hairdressers for hairdressers. At our cutting-edge courses, we combine precise technical knowledge with creative freedom to teach you all the skills you need to be ready for the future.
Bringing a lot of amazing new tools to hairdressing world, and I think that's definitely a really good help for us to be able to achieve the best results.
We support you in developing your business. We have the tools and knowledge to help build your future. A future where you and your salon can grow. Building a result to be proud of. Together.
And then the signs come up on stage and the nominees are. When that moment appears, I tend to black out and don't hear anything until I've seen my pictures on the screens, and then everything's like bursts out, you go crazy, yeah.
Sharing a passion for hair is our signature. If you believe in something that much, you want to share, to show, you want to celebrate, to spread the one thing that connects us all. Together, a passion for hair, which is our Schwarzkopf Professional claim. It's absolutely true.
something also that I really like doing just before tonguing is to use a bit of oil ultime. The oil ultime argan oil is an oil that I use mostly before tonguing as well. It's helped me moisturizing the hair, and it's helped me keeping the hair really, really soft and shiny. Something that I see a lot in everyday and mostly with the juniors, because I also give masterclass across India and with different artists traveling to the masterclass. What I see a lot of artists spraying the curls. So mostly what happened with the juniors is that they want the curl to stay. So they will be tonguing and then spraying. What mostly I don't advise is that we are not here in the studio industry, the shoot industry. We are not trying to create curls for the curl to last, but we are trying to create movement and create a texture so that we can move forward with different kind of hairstyle. So you see here, I'm curling the hair, but it's definitely not what I'm going to keep as a texture. I'm not going to keep the curl close like that. I definitely hear you out when you're saying, yeah, but my client in the salon, they want the curl to last. So yeah, I agree that you should apply products and use strong spray and a lot of styling products, but just mind the fact of over using the products as well. So here also, as you see, I'm mixing a bit the way of tonguing. So once, on the border and I would say on the face frame, I will be using the tongue that way to have the curls coming out. But the more I go inside, the more I'm trying to mix a bit my technique. I don't want to have a uniformity in the curl. So here I'm taking the tongue down and placing the curls a bit towards down. Also, I have a lot of juniors asking me why do I pass through the tongue like this through the hair. So as I have learned that way, that it's very important to pass the tongue on the hair to have the heat going through the hair like this. The hair already hot, so it would be very easy to mold and easy to give a shape. It's a bit faster. Here, in fact, she has really thick, Ria has really thick hair and a bit frizzy as well. So it's very important to add a bit of heat into the hair. Like this. Here on top, I want to give a bit of volume. So I'll walk that way, like almost I'm placing a roller on top just to have the lift, you see. So I'm lifting the roots that way to have a maximum volume on top. So what I'm trying to do is from an open hair style that will be ready to go on the red carpet or ready to shoot, I'm going to show you a bit a different kind of way of getting it into a ponytail or a bun. But first, we'll try to achieve a very quick, open, very heavy, like very fluffy and very open hair. Very Bollywood. But most of my clients really likes to have. They like to have open hair and with a lot of volume. Here, in fact, we don't need to add extension, but also the clip-on extension, hair extension are also a subject here. We use a lot of clip-on extension for our clients. But here, in fact, on Ray, I don't need to use any kind of clip-on. Here, I will be using the dry fix just to seal a bit the heat into the hair. So I'm using a little bit of hairspray, and then see slowly I'll start opening a bit the hair. place your hair a little down. See, I'll start opening the curl like this. That I feel like everyone could do that. I mean, everyone could do a nice blue dry and then tongue the hair, start opening the hair that way. See if there is also here. I think all the keys of color and texture is there, so we are lucky during that lockdown that I will be able to show you beautiful hair. We'll flip the hair at the back. Yes, perfect. Yeah. Beautiful. So here, see, what I've done with this technique of tonguing is that the hair start to be having a lot of volume and a lot of movement. So I'm not guaranteeing you here that the hair will stay like this for a long time, but of course if it's for a red carpet or for a photo shoot, I can definitely keep the hair holding that way, you know. So I can play also with the flake that she's having here. It's very interesting to have also shorter hair at the front, so we can create these few pins. Here, in fact, I think this is what I wanted to show you. I wanted to show you that with different way of tonguing, 2-3 type of curls and type of tonguing, we can create very beautiful and volumizing hair. I think this is like kind of really beautiful to have that kind of volume with the highlight and the hair color that she has. Moving forward from this hairstyle, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a quick change to show you that in 2-3 minutes we can create a different hairstyle with a completely different vibe. So this is more editorial. It can be also a red carpet. She could walk a red carpet with a beautiful gown like this, open hair, voluminous. But if eventually with the styling team and with your client you would like to have the hair into a bun or into a ponytail, I think this is the ideal texture to move forward from. So I have a beautiful texture, yes. Now how will I create a quick change without changing anything much? So this is what I'm going to show you. I'll take a quick 5-10 second break if there is any question. Yeah, anything that.
So the question here is, if your hair is frizzy, do you use a crimper or a blow dry before?
So if your hair is frizzy, I believe that you could use a strong mousse when the hair is wet. When the hair is wet, then use the mousse throughout the hair. You can apply the mousse definitely on the roots and also on the lens. So that's the first product which is going to hold the frizz and control the frizz. On top of it, yes, do a blue dry. Use heat, of course. Cramper, no, I don't believe in the cramper. I've seen a lot of people cramping to add volume. I don't believe in the cramper. I feel the cramper is a tool to create a different texture itself. So you create different hairstyle, big hairstyle, voluminous, very vaporous hairstyle with the cramper. So I personally don't use the cramper at all. It's not a tool that I use a lot. So more products, use products and use a blue dryer, so blue dry the hair and use a tongue. That is more likely what I like to do. Anything else? So here, as you see, I have just placed the hair a bit towards the back. So I'm always walking a bit towards where I want to fix the hair. So here I will be doing a ponytail, a low ponytail over here. So what I like to see when I do a ponytail is the shape of the head. See now when I just place my hands here, there is a bit too much volume here, and here I'm missing on a shape. So I'm having a beautiful shape over here, but here very less. So I may need to focus on that. So it's very important also to walk in front of the mirror to see exactly what shape are you creating, because this kind of a shape is the base for pictures or for the celebrity to look really nice and elegant. If you are missing on the shape over here, or over here, I will say that maybe it's flat here and then a lot of volume here. This is what makes the aesthetic of your hairstyle. So don't forget that we are creating lines, and those lines need to always be in one and to not be broken. So here I'm creating a line, and I keep in mind that the line is continuing from the front toward the back in a very nice and elegant way. So one of my two favorite brush to create a different hairstyle. So this is I call it crocodile brush. I use this brush. It's mostly for gents, but I use it for females. That will give me a very, very loose texture, and this brush is a bit tighter, so the hassle a little tighter, and mostly that's create very slick and very strong hairstyle and flat. So here, because her hair are like brown and not really black, so I'll be using also a Benji, we call it Benji or hook rubber band, with the same color of her hair. So I'm not using a different one, a blonde one or a different color. I will use brown like this. Putting it here for today. So gently just brushing and placing the hair towards the ponytail, towards where I want to fix the ponytail. Here, before doing the ponytail, what I'm going to do is going to give a little tightness into it to better lose it. So brushing, I brush the hair towards the point that I want to fix the ponytail. That's all. I'm not going to do anything more than that. Place the hook rubber band from left to right. A little tight, not too tight that she's going to have a headache, but a little tight. I'll tell you why. Because if it's a little tight, then only I will be able to lose the hair from it. So I hope you see. See, I've tied the ponytail. There is a lot of texture due to the tonguing that I have done previously. What here is the most fun is to now modify the shape from the Benji. So I'll pull a bit the hair like this and then start creating the shape. And with the hairspray, remove a bit of hair there and there to create the shape.
So there's a question over here that which product could be used to restyle the hair during shoots?
I think the best product to use is a soft hairspray. I don't think the flex is really good because you can brush it out. You can brush it out and then reuse it. I don't think that you should use any kind of wet products. Anything which is any product which is going to wet the hair, don't avoid. I mean, except if your client wants to do a shampoo in between the shoot. I don't think so. I haven't seen yet any client wanting to do a wash and redo a blow dry while shooting. So here, see, I've created a lot of texture in a very easy way. Just pull a bit the hair, create a bit of texture, respect the line. Here I'm having a nice line like this. Then the next step that I'm going to do is to cover the Benji. So I'm going to cover the Benji, just a pin or two. Also, I'm not fond of having too many pins into the hair because once it starts to be a bit visible, it doesn't look really nice. So here I'm quite done with the top. I'm not going to use too much products or pull too much hair on the top more than that. I'm going to keep it as it is. Here I've removed a bit of hair at the front here, there and there. And then from here, just take a bit of hair just to wrap the rubber band. So gentle, very gentle. I don't need to put too much strength. Here I have many questions like this, which is like, how do I fix those hair into the rubber band. So there is a simple technique which is place your client's head a bit down, take a bit of hair from the outside and tuck it in. And the pin goes outside, doesn't go towards the scalp, because I'm not wanting to hurt my clients as well, and at the same time that's going to fix the hair very well. So here with one pin I can guarantee you that the hair won't move from the rubber band. Just for safety, just because I want to feel relaxed, she's going to walk the red carpet with a ponytail or going for an interview or whatever, I'm going to secure the hair from the rubber band. So I can be chin down, take some hair from the outside. Hope you guys see I'm taking the hair from the outside on the rubber band and then getting into the rubber band. Getting into it, pins out. So it's basically taking hair from the outside and getting into the rubber band. Once that's done, so the first step was to create texture, create the hairstyle, create the line. Then second step to wrap the rubber band, and the third step will be to work on the texture over here. So here I have the possibility to do a lot of things. I won't leave it like this because I feel like it's a little flat and it's missing on volume. The other things is that I've seen a lot of people, once their hair